I would always add 1 more hour. That changed over the years, but what I remember last year, really at the beginning of last year, before the pregnancy, a couple of months before the pregnancy, it just occurred because I have diabetes. And for whatever reason, I'm not generalizing, for me, the way it shows up in my body, I know for a fact that if I do a classic 8+ work day, 5-6 days a week, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I started making a refresh. It just, my body needs a different pace. For the longest time, I saw that as an obstacle. So I fought with myself. It was more like, you know what? Screw this. I'm just going to show you, body, that I can do it anyway. For some period, I tried to manage it. I was like, yeah, okay, this sucks, but I can cope with it. And then somewhere, like really at the beginning of last year, sort of like, oh, this is not another part of me, it's me. See, if I had, I don't know, if I don't speak Russian, but in no point it looks like a limitation. Like, yeah, well, if only I was able to speak Russian, I could get all these Russian clients and all this. It's just I don't speak Russian, so I base what I do on the fact that I currently don't speak Russian. You know what I mean? Or I'm a man. I'm not a woman. So it doesn't occur to me because like, well, that's just, it is what it is. It's part of who I am right now. But the diabetes, the health always looked like, no, that's not part of me. That's something else that is being attacking me and becoming an obstacle to what I want. The moment I saw that, like, oh, it's just part of me, so I take this into account just like anything else. And it's not true that then I cannot have a business, I cannot have a life that I love. And so new ideas started to come, and I saw it all completely different. So then how the work week got scheduled, all of these things suddenly changed. It was very big. And then when my wife asked me, do you think we can have another kid? That was one of my biggest fears. Like, I found this revelation where now I am really thriving in my body, the pace is right, and I was sort of like terrified to like, yeah, but if you add the baby in the mix, I'm gonna go back there. And so for a couple of weeks I was like, I don't know. I told her, I don't know. And then I also realized, oh, I'm making it up. I have no idea what's going, like, I'm making up with the baby. I won't be able to listen to my body. Oh, I don't know anyway. So, and as soon as I saw that, yeah, let's do it. She was, what? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But I surprised it was such an obvious, the moment all these stories dropped, it was so obvious. It was like, oh, yeah. And she was, yeah, but what about this? What about that? Like, yeah, well, I don't know. But we don't know anyway, so we might as well do what we want,